Hi guys, how are you today? So it's another live, and I wanted to join me to make a quick lunch. So today I want to make some wraps, and I have some veggies that I will add in the wraps. So wraps are a great way to add veggies to your meal. So I'm using some sweet red bell pepper, some red onion, um, avocado, chili because I like it spicy. I've got some spinach here as well. Then I have some leftover chicken, so I've got two chicken chicken legs or chicken drumsticks rather. And then I've got cheese here as well. So let's make these wraps. But thank you for joining me today. How are you today? How's your day going? How's the weather? Today is sunny. And if you come on these lives, you always hear me say how happy I am when I see the sun. And I am happy because it's sunny today. So, how's your day going? Where are you watching from? Let me know. But yeah, I love it when I see the sunshine. It's something that it just makes me like, I can't wait for summer. I can't wait for when it's really like sunny every day. Like sometimes in the summer here, you'd have sunshine until like 8 p.m. and it's always nice to have like those days. I mean, sometimes it gets to the point as well, you start to wish that it wasn't as bright, especially when you want to sleep. But yeah, I feel like when I miss it too much, like now, I don't mind. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for summer to come. I need it to come today. I need it to come right now. So, who's that? It's beautiful here today, just a little chilly. Oh, Courtney, thank you so much for joining me. Where are you watching from? Thank you so much for joining me. I am in the UK. Where are you watching from? Oh, yes, it is also chilly here in the UK. It's sunny, but it's chilly. Where are you watching from, Courtney? Thank you so much for being here. It's sunny, but it's chilly, but I really don't mind it being chilly as long as I can see some sunshine. Because sometimes when it's chilly and then it's also dull and it's, I don't know. I don't mind it being a bit chilly if I can see some sunshine, but I can't wait for summer when it's proper, like proper sunshine and when it's hot. So where are you watching from? US, New Jersey. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, so it's chilly at your end as well. Yeah. I bet you're excited for summer to come as well, are you? Are you excited to see the sunshine in summer? Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, Courtney. It means a lot to me. So yes, I am making some wraps. I'm making a quick lunch and I've got these wraps here. I find these to be such a great way to eat or just use up veggies in the fridge. So I've got some of these vegetables from the fridge and they just can vary. Yes, you're ready for spring. I know. I'm literally like I'm ready for spring and I'm also looking forward to the summer. I know it's sort of still ahead in the future, in a couple of months' time, but I can't wait for some sunshine. So yeah, spring, summer, I'm ready for them all. So yeah, I I'm looking forward to them all as long as it's not cold every day and dark every day. I can't wait for them both. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. What's your favorite thing to do in the spring if you care to share? Well, for me, I can't wait to start planting. So last year I tried my hands at gardening and it was really fun. I grew some tomatoes, and if you check out the channel, you see a video that I posted. I grew some tomatoes and I was really surprised how they turned out. So I'm excited for spring as well, to be honest. I am excited to start planting, and I've got some seeds that I bought last year that I can't wait to plant them and have, another year of planting. So yes, I'm going to the garden center. Nice. That's good to hear. I went, you know what? I went, I think it was maybe last month. I went and bought some, they had them on sale, which made me so happy because, yeah, I like a good bargain. So I got them on sale. I got some extra soil and I I haven't topped up the soil bed yet. I'll wait until the weather is a bit more dry and then I'll top it up. So yeah, that sounds fun to get more soil for the garden. Yeah, I can't wait to do more gardening this year. I grew tomatoes. I think that those were the only things I grew really, tomatoes. But this year I'll see if I can grow some maybe carrots, some cucumbers. I do have some garlic cloves that I put into the soil last year. So I'm looking forward to seeing. I haven't touched them for about 4 months, actually 6 months now. Since last year, I haven't touched them. So they this morning I saw them. They were looking really good because we've had rains for a while now. So they were looking really green and looking really lush. And I thought, I can't wait to actually see how they've turned out. I'll be quite surprised if they grew into like real garlic cloves. I'll be really excited. So yeah, I can't wait to actually explore gardening a bit more. What do you like to plant, Courtney? What have you, or what do you hope to plant this year? Or what's your favorite thing to plant? Let me know. But yeah, I can't wait to explore gardening a bit more. It's so fascinating to me, the process of watching. So fun. I have to do. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait to explore it this year as well. Let me know what you like planting. What's your favorite things to grow? Have you done it for a while now? Have you gardened for a while? For me, I've just only started, but I'm excited to see how it goes. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. We're doing a bunch of things: onions, carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers. Ooh, you are a pro. That sounds really nice. You sound like a pro. Whoa, I need to come learn from you then. What am I cooking? Hi, Lil Therian. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm making some wraps. I've got some veggies here. And I'm making some wraps. I've also got an avocado. And I've got a chicken. Oh, sorry about that. I've got two chicken drumsticks here, leftover chicken. So I'll just make a quick wrap for lunch. That's what I'm doing. But yes, Courtney, sounds so fun. Sounds like you've got it all covered. Honestly. Oh, you about to, oh, so sorry to hear that. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It means a lot. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. You love wraps too. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I do. I love wraps. They are such a great way. Literally, I can eat anything with wraps. Like when you have leftover chicken, when I have tofu, when I have fish, when I have leftover veggies, salads. It's just such a great way to add everything in there. Um, and turn it into a meal. So yes, I love wraps too. But yeah, it sounds like you've really done like you've explored gardening or you really are good with gardening. But yeah, I'm excited to actually try my hands at more plants this year. So that will be fun. So wow, peaches. So I'd imagine peaches are trees. So you've grown them for a while now, I'd imagine. Because peaches are definitely not, they're not quick like monthly plants. They sound like that's probably like you've had it for a while, you've grown it for a while, had food. Yes, they are always great. Wraps are always great. But yeah, so that's what I'm making. I'm making some wraps. And this is chili. For some reason, I always cut my chili with my hands. And then I forget that I've just cut chili. And then I rub my eyes. And then I start to wonder why they hurt. I should do better, but I don't know why I still do it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to more planting this year. Wraps are really great. I love them so much. Like I find them to be such an easy way to get things, get especially veggies, because sometimes eating vegetables can be quite tough. Like eating them raw or fresh. I used to struggle to eat them, so I've been finding new ways to just incorporate them into my dishes, so it's not too bland or too tough, or just so wraps are such a great way because I'll stir fry these actually. Sometimes I have them raw. These are raw for now, but I will stir fry them, so I want them a bit softer. Sometimes I will have them raw. I'll probably just make them into a salad and then add them to the wraps. But this one, I want to stir fry, so I've got some spinach here as well. So I'll stir fry just for a little bit. Yeah, I'll stir fry for a little bit just to soften it a bit. And sometimes I also just have them like a salad. But I will stir fry this one. So yes, wraps are great. I add all sorts of things in there. I add eggs. I add. Ooh, so sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're okay now. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Courtney. I appreciate you coming around and checking out the channel. Thank you so much. Hope you have a really good rest of your day. Thank you. Oh, so sorry to hear that. But yeah, good to hear you're okay now. Good to hear you're okay now. Yeah. So yeah, wraps are such a great way. You made it up. Why did you make it up? Okay. Well, I'm happy you're better now. You're okay now. Wraps are a great way to incorporate veggies into your meals, incorporate sometimes I actually, when towards like the end of the month or just around the times when the fridge is filled with like half cut vegetables, so you have half cut peppers, half cut tomatoes, half cut pieces of chicken, and it's just a great way to get them all together, turn them into a meal, and they are delicious as well. And then sometimes I change the sauces that go with them. Sometimes I make a mixture of maybe some mayonnaise, some mustard, some chili sauce. Cat food is actually better. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. How is that so though? Let me know. So I for this one I think I'll just add some cheese to it, and I'll just have it with just about that. With I'll fry with some oil, fry the veggies with some oil, crisp up the chicken a little bit. It tastes funny. Ah, why would you have cat food though? I thought they're for cats. Why would you have it for humans? I'd imagine that's why they taste funny. um, but yeah, I do try to explore different ways to use up things in the fridge, because sometimes when you've got dishes, you are curious. You were curious. I mean, well, what dish was it that you tried? What cat food was it you tried? Was it like a cooked meal, or was it like packaged packaged food? I hope it was a cooked meal at least. But yeah, I haven't had that before. I haven't had it before. It was go cat. Oh, so it was packaged. Oh dear. I don't think that is recommended. Please. I don't think that's recommended to eat cat food, you know. So, with pieces like this, like the leftover chicken bones, I usually just maybe put them aside, and then later on add them to a stock. So make some chicken broth or chicken stock. You used to eat paper as a kid, oh dear. You have had some unique food experiences, haven't you? Oh, that's interesting though. But yeah, have you had wraps before? Do you like wraps? Do you eat wraps? Let me know. Let me clean my hand. Do you eat wraps as well? So I am going to cut the actually no, I'll wait to cut the avocados because I don't want them to turn brown. You've had wraps, you love wraps at Nando's. Ah, are you in the UK? Nando's, because we do have Nando's here in the UK. I actually haven't had wraps at Nando's. I always get the rice and chicken. I love rice, so whenever I go to Nando's, it's always rice and chicken. I should try the wraps though. I always get the rice and chicken and sweet corn and coleslaw. What What else do I get? But I haven't got I haven't had wraps. Oh, St. Albans. Okay. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Is it sunny at your end as well today? It's sunny down here as well. It's sunny but chilly. Still a bit cold, but at least we can see some sunshine. So I'll take you over to the stove top so we can stir fry these veggies. So let's head over. Sunny in a way. Yeah, it's sunny-ish, I'd say today. It's at least it's better than. So this is our stove top. Let me show you. Let me angle the camera better so you can see. Let's see. Okay, so that's better. Yeah, it's sunny in a way as well here. You know the funny thing, it was sunny. Well, I thought it was sunny in the morning, and then around, I think it was around 10:30 or 11, it started to rain. But it wasn't a lot of rain anyways, it was just a little bit of rain, and then it stopped, and then the sun is out again. So yeah, so let's make our wrap. So I'm just using some avocado oil for these wraps. Sometimes I use coconut oil if I sort of want that coconutty flavor. The only thing is rain socks. Oh yeah, I got my boots were so muddy when I came in. Because I went out, it wasn't raining at the time, but it had rained all through last night. And then when I came in, I literally had to clean my boots. They were literally so muddy. Yeah, so sometimes I use coconut oil, but coconut oil is, I love it, but sometimes because the flavor is very distinct, you can always tell it's coconut oil. So sometimes if I want a more neutral flavor, then I just use a neutral oil like avocado oil or any other neutral oil. So what do you use it for if not for cooking? To be fair, it's great for skincare, so you can also use it on your hair, you can use it on your skin as well. Why don't you use it for cooking though? It's great for cooking, but it has its own taste. So oh dear, it has its own taste, coconut oil. So sometimes that's just that's what I use it for a lot. I use it for cooking, and it's great with coconut rice as well. So if you want like that really coconutty flavor, then yes, use it for dishes. But if you want a more neutral flavor, then use a neutral tasting oil. But it's great for skincare as well, for hair. I use it on my hair sometimes as well. So use it on your hair, okay? Use it on your hair, use it on your skin for, yeah, it's a great oil for skin, for the skin, to be fair. It doesn't especially if you're a person who is allergic to a lot of other creams and oils. Yeah, coconut oil is quite mild on the skin. Oh dear. So let's just let this cook for a little bit, because I just want these to soften. I don't want them to get too soft, so I don't want them to get soggy. So I just want them to soften a little bit. So I'll let them cook. So what's your favorite thing to eat? What do you like to cook? And your favorite thing to eat? I'd like to know. I like to also add a little bit of, just for extra flavor. Okay, sorry, I don't think I'll talk about that. I don't really know what to say to that. What do you like to cook? You like to cook? Oh dear. That's interesting. That's interesting. So I actually already have chili. I brought out some crushed chilies, but I think it might be too much chili, so I'll set those aside. I'll just add some garlic flakes to it. Why is that though? What do you like to cook? What dish do you like to cook? So I'm adding some garlic flakes just for extra flavor to the dish. Curly fries. Ah, that sounds yum. Do you make them by yourself, like with the fresh potatoes, or do you buy the, like the packaged store-bought ones? Wraps. Okay, wraps. Yeah. Do you make the fries by yourself, or do you buy the store-bought? Oh, you buy from Co-op. Okay. Yeah. That's nice. So do you have them with fish? Like fish and curly fries? Or do you have them like loaded fries? You love fish? Yeah, I love fish too. I love fish too. So I'll add some seasoning cube to this, just a little bit, not a lot, because I'm not using any other sauce with this dish. So I'm not using mayo or anything with the wrap, or maybe I'll use a little mayo. I'll use a little mayo, but just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. Mr. Chips. Ah, sounds nice. Sounds nice, Mr. Chips. So they've got fish and chips there. I'd imagine that's Mr. Chips would be fish and chips. Ah, yeah, that happens sometimes with restaurants, doesn't it? You go to a place and some days it's a hit and then the next day it's a miss. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes that happens. Okay, let's add the chicken, the chicken pieces. So I actually sometimes make these wraps with, oh, sorry about that, after you've been to the cemetery. Oh, sorry about that. Did you lose someone? Sorry, and my condolences. Okay. Oh, sorry to hear that. But I sometimes also make these with, the chicken, frozen chicken at Aldi's. I sometimes make these. Oh, okay. She passed away a long time ago. May she rest in peace. May she rest in peace. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I go with, oh, that's quite lovely of you to do. That's quite lovely. Let me show you the frozen chicken, if I do have any actually. I'm not sure. Just a moment. I want to show you the, oh yeah, I do have some. So I've got these. Sometimes I use this chicken, cooked chicken slices. Actually, I might add a little just for extra protein. These are already cooked, so I use them a lot for these wraps. But they're frozen, so now they will have to take a little bit more time to cook down. You're craving chicken now. Yeah, I get this from Aldi, so if you want, you could check it out. Have you tried this brand? It's cooked chicken slices. So I find them really great when I want to add chicken to a dish, because it's already pre-cooked. You just sort of cook it down to get it soft because it's frozen. So I use it a lot for dishes. I should have actually done this first if I knew I was going to add this, because it's frozen and now the veggies are going to cook down so much. I didn't want them to cook down too much, but it happens. I should have actually done that first of all. Yeah, you should try some chicken if you're craving it. I use these ones a lot for wraps. I use them in sauces. They're just a great way to add chicken to food. Sometimes, I do like to cook fresh when I can, obviously, but these are just little things in the kitchen. They just make it easy for you to cook. Ah, you haven't had that for years. Do you cook it at home? Have you cooked it? Have you cooked chicken at home? Or do you prefer to buy it outside? This one is Aldi's and it's pre-cooked. So if you wanted to sort of cook it down a little bit, add some veggies to it. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. If you wanted to add some veggies to it and just cook it down a little bit. Oh, don't say that. You're not lazy, I would hope. But yeah, you could try this. I've enjoyed using it for a while now. I've cooked with it for a couple of years now, and it's so handy. Before now, what I used to do would be to, get like chicken breast. And I still sort of do that when I do have the time. But sometimes, you need something healthy that is also quick to use or cook up. And these are just little things that are handy that can make your cooking experience better. And I sort of always try to have a pack in the freezer, well, from time to time, just so I can use it whenever I want. Like if I'm making some eggs, sometimes I fry it down a bit and then add the eggs to it, so it makes for a quick protein breakfast. So yeah, it looks good already. Ideally, I would season this a little bit, but I wanted to keep these just fresh tasting really. But I think I might just add a little bit mixed boy wraps with New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand, okay. Yeah, you should try it though. You should try it. It's quite easy to make. You can see it's literally, so I'm just adding some curry powder. This is curry powder. But it's optional, this one. It's just, I like a bit of spice, so this is great as is as well, but I just like to add that just for extra flavor. And then this is parsley, dry parsley. Oh, you try it in New Zealand. Okay. What's the popular thing to eat in New Zealand? Have you been? What's the popular thing to eat? Like, what are the common foods there, like street foods there? Let me know. So that looks good already. I think I'll just add the spinach at this point. Oh, you've never been yet? Oh. Food. I know it's food. I was asking, but I mean you've not been, so it's okay. Yeah. I love to explore foods from different regions, so obviously it's food. Popular thing to eat is food. Well, touche. So I've added the spinach now. Fair enough. That makes sense. I've added the spinach to the dish, and this is already looking so colorful. Like, it's already looking so colorful. And you know the thing is, with these wraps, sometimes you could also have this just as a side dish with some rice or even some chips if you wanted. So if I make a big batch of this, like this sort of quick chicken stir fry, I could also have it as a side dish to rice. So I'm adding just a little bit of salt. But the pre-cooked chicken is already pre-salted, so if you're using it, just be careful with the salt. So I think that's ready. Let's turn off the heat and just let that simmer for a bit. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. Okay, let's dish this out into the bowl, because I will warm the wraps with this frying pan as well. So yeah, it's okay. I hope it feels I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, so let's just let's add the wraps to this. But just thank you so much for joining me anyways. It means a lot that you're joining me on this live. So thank you so much. So these are the wraps. I'm trying to bring it out. Sometimes these wraps, they stick to each other. So I'm just trying to, yeah. I know. Okay, let's just add this too. I need to turn the heat on again. So I wouldn't want these to burn, the wraps. So I just want to sizzle them a little bit until they're hot. And then after that, I'll assemble it. You like burnt wraps? Why do you like them? I don't like burnt wraps because I feel like when they burn, right, they can't fold really well. And I like when they're able to fold well, so you can add the fillings. Because when they get really hard and burnt, they get crunchy. Ah, yes, you're right. They are crispy actually when they burn, but then they can't really fold. So except you want to maybe have them that way, then that's fine. But I think they don't fold too well when they are crispy. So I like them a bit softer. So I'll add the cheese now. So I'll just add more cheese to this. Yeah. I mean, if you want it to be crispy, that would make sense to let it burn a bit, but I don't like it too crispy. I like it malleable because so you can fold it really well. So as you can see, the filling is so much, so I wouldn't even finish this with one wrap. So that's why I said it's a great side dish to have with maybe rice or just on its own as well. I'll turn on the heat. I just want that cheese to melt a little bit. So I wanted to add mayo, but right now I don't even think I need it anymore. So I'll just fold it and just let it cook down a little bit. Yeah, I should actually fold this better. Let's fold it better. So if I wasn't using cheese, then if I was just using maybe mayo, then I would add that before I mix it in. I've got some avocados which I should add. Oh, a whole lot of things. I wanted to add some avocados, so let me add that to this one. So I'll just add. The thing with avocados, thank God this one is a heat. Sometimes with avocados you don't get lucky and then you get the miss. You get the ones that have gone bad, and because you can't tell if they're good or bad. You can't tell if they're good or bad before buying. So thankfully this one is really good. So let's add it here. Let's add the avocado and let's wrap it up. So we are going to wrap this. Okay. Ooh. Now it's actually crispier than I would have preferred, but that's crispy. Okay, so I'm going to cut into this now. Take you back to the table. Let's cut into this. Now we'll have a taste test. Okay, and the camera is just tilting downwards. Let's cut into the wrap. Okay, so I'm going to cut into the wrap now. Oh, look at that. That looks really good, doesn't it? That looks so good. Okay, let's do a taste test. This one came out from there. Okay, let me flip the camera and do a taste test. Okay, so let's taste. Oh, it's so sunny here. Can you? Okay, it's better now. Let's taste our wrap. Well, I've already tasted it before with just that piece. But yeah, this is our wrap. Look at the filling. The chicken is really soft, and let's go ahead. So that's a really good wrap. That's a really good wrap. The chicken is soft, the avocados are creamy, the cheese is creamy as well. The veggies are soft, but they still have a little bit of bite to them, which is what I wanted. So thankful that I'm thankful that they didn't get too soggy. And then the wraps are they're a bit more crisp than I like, but they're okay. They're not bad. So overall, I'd give it a 8/10. I'd say it's a really good wrap. But yeah, I would have wanted it softer. I would have wanted the wrap softer. And what I would think I would do differently next time, because it's wraps, right? Sometimes they get too crispy. What I'll do next time, I think I would cook the chicken first, especially if I'm cooking it from frozen. I'll cook it first, and then I will add the wrap to a pan just at the appropriate amount of time so that it doesn't get too crispy. But if you like it crispy, I mean, that's all right too. I just prefer it a bit more malleable so you can fold it a bit better. So let's have another bite. That's really good. Really, really good. So yeah, I hope you get to try some wraps today or when you get the chance to. But yeah, wraps are such a great way to eat veggies, to eat even sometimes I do tofu wraps as well. So I add tofu to it, I add veggies to it, I add leftover chicken, rice sometimes because I love rice. So if I had my way, I'd add rice to every dish. And rice is actually so versatile. So you can eat rice in different ways of cooking. You can also eat it like you can also have it as a drink, which I've actually never had, but I look forward to. Someone told me about a drink called horchata or horchata, a Spanish rice drink. So I look forward to trying that sometime. And excuse me, and rice can also be had, like porridge in porridge form. So like rice pudding. So rice is such a treat. It's such a universal dish, and almost every culture has rice, and it's such a staple food that you can. Okay, we're not talking about rice right now, but that's how much I love rice. So every chance I get, I talk about rice. But yeah, this is a really good wrap. I could also add rice to it. I could add some beans to it, black beans to it if I wanted it to be have a bit more of that flavor. But yeah, that's that's um that's it. I think I will go now so I can finish up my wraps. But thank you so much for joining me. It means a lot to me that you joined me, and I hope you get to try some delicious food today. I hope you get to eat something that makes you happy, and I hope the sunshine stays on for longer today. And I can't wait for spring to begin. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and yeah, I think, let's see. Okay. So I think I'm going to go now. But thank you for joining me again. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do take your time to go through the channel, check out all the recipe videos I have on there, check out the meals I have on there, and I hope you enjoy the videos, and I hope you find one or two dishes that resonate with you. And I love to have conversations about food. So if you enjoy things like that, talking about food, exploring dishes from different places, then please do well to check it out. And yes, thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.